Alright, so quick video because this thing is a little bit of a headache to figure out how to properly do this. And the conclusion I've come to for the dehydration, or just the continuous drain mode, is to just have a drain back here at the bottom, leave the top one closed, and just plug it with something, and just whenever you need to release it, you could unplug that and just drop it into the bucket below. If you don't want to do that, well, for a few days I just let it drain just from the bottom instead of from the top one, which is what the manual will tell you to do. And it was fine. This didn't get too warm. I'm testing it now with this method to see if it's the same thing. I asked the GE people, and they don't really give great answers for this stuff, in my experience anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, because using the top one for me, and it seems for a decent amount of people, it just comes up with this water full thing pretty fast if you just have a drain up here going down there. And it's kind of silly that continuous drain is not continuously draining. I don't know if it's just some of these have issues with that or what, because it is pretty well reviewed. But anyway, that's what I'm doing, and like this method seems like it shouldn't. If there is an issue with letting it continuously drain through the bottom instead of what they actually tell you to do, then this seems like the safest route that will at least let you empty it easier. So yeah, because right now you can see that it's not really dripping or anything, but the water is from there to right up here. So eventually, it's gonna probably give the error to me, but I will just be able to unplug that and drop it in and turn it off. But it's a pretty good air conditioner otherwise, other than just being a bit on the loud side. And I've just wrapped this up with some rubber pipe insulation. This stuff, there's a lot of different stuff you could get, but like a cord, I asked on their Lowe's Q&A, and GE people seem to respond to that pretty fast, and they were saying that even like exterior stuff, don't put it on there. This thing doesn't get that hot. I don't understand what their issue is with just putting something like this or other insulation on it. But this has been on here for a week, and it's been fine. I don't know what else to say on that. But hopefully this has been helpful to somebody. Yep.